There, it's the beginning of June, and we're in the cave with my charming assistant, who's just wandered off camera. The point of today's video is that I thought, and we're going to see what kind of terribly bad idea this is, I'm going to try and install Windows 2025 Server on my aging Apple Intel iMac. Now, the reason for doing this is that if you've been watching along on a previous video, you'll find that when I applied the latest Windows 11 update to my Windows 11 installation on this iMac, everything stopped working. The update went in, it did a reboot, it never came back. Subsequent to that, I've put a Windows 11 ISO onto a bootable USB key via Rufus, made the necessary modifications so it should be a local install, etc. And the install again goes in from scratch, in other words, an overwrite install, so deleting everything first, doing a straight install, not an upgrade. And again, it fails. It gets a long way into the installation. It gets up to the point saying hi, and then we just have a blank screen. So what could go wrong? We've got a Ventoy key. If you don't know what Ventoy is, Google it. With Windows 2025 Server, I've got my assistant again has appeared briefly, baby. Oh, no, oh, she has jumped up there. That's quite something. Let's back to the matter at hand, which is not probably quite as interesting. Let us look at the screen of the, I think it's about 2011 iMac. And let's get started with a Windows 2025 installation. Let's see how far we get. The keys in the drive. Open Core Legacy Patch is, of course, the bootloader. We're pressing the power key on the back. And let's just check the keyboards are on. The Bluetooth keyboard is going to need to be on. Let's just check. So I've got two keyboards attached. One is a wired keyboard, since when it boots the Bluetooth may not be up and running. We switch the Bluetooth keyboard on. We have the wired keyboard on. We've got a mouse with 2.5 gigahertz connection. Let's press that power button. A lot of reflection here. Let's see if we can reduce that. Alexa, turn off star. How about that? Right, powered. Okay, we're going to go for wired keyboard to interrupt the boot process. White screen. Come on, baby, you can do it. Right. So we're going to try and boot from the Ventoy key. And we've got a choice of operating systems. Win 2025, June 2024. Can we get a better view of that? Okay, I think that's about as good as we're going to get it. Let's press enter. Boot in normal mode. Oh, this Ventoy just keeps getting better and better. Boot in normal mode, of course. Well, not of course. Let's see how that. I pressed enter there. Okay, attempt number 2. Booting in normal mode. Hung. I'm going to go down to Win 2025, June 24. ISO. Hit enter. We're going to boot in WinBoot mode, see if that makes a difference. Well, it's not hung, it's doing something. It says loading files. Okay, so 4 attempts later, that did not work. It appears that 2025 is not going to load. So plan B, should we go for Windows 2010? Now there's just a chance that the Ventoy is obfuscating the situation. Let's try Windows 2000 and Windows 10. Okay, let's give it a whirl. EFI bootloader, open CL, open core legacy patcher, check. Ventoy key, selecting Windows 10, 22, H2 variety. We'll try normal mode. Okay, attempt number quite a lot. I've taken out the Ventoy key. I've made a dedicated key with Windows 2025 server on the key and inserted that. Let's give it a go. Bootloader, where are you? Okay, UEFI NTFS, that's a different label. Okay, we've got further straight away. Okay, it's booting, or something's booting. Okay. English United States, and that's a choice of nothing. Let's try UK for the time and currency format. UK keyboard. What's actually US keyboard? Just to make things even more confusing. Right, agree to everything to be deleted. Yeah, well, I only want the so I want 2025 data center evaluation. Next, accept. Please give me yeah, okay, a destination that I can choose, not to eradicate my whole system, including macOS and Ubuntu. Okay, so having checked earlier, there's almost a 200 gig partition which contains the Windows, aborted Windows installation. So that's the, it's on disk 0. Not wanting to eradicate the wrong partition. So disk 0 partition 6, according to this scheme, is, I believe, now let's format that partition first, why not? Taking a worryingly long time there. Okay. Windows Server can't be installed to disk 0 partition 2. Luckily I don't want that. I want it to be on disk 0 partition 6. Next. Keep nothing. Okay, so would appear to be installing. So we've come a lot further than with the Ventoy key install in that hung completely. And it's now time for the magic of editing. Okay, we're still going. We've had a couple of reboots, and now we're going to type in a password. So we've had a few reboots. We had a hang, but a following reboot. Reasonably familiar password to me. It's almost like it's a display driver issue. Wow, that would appear to have booted. So let's just continue. I wonder if I've lost my Mac operating system. Well, let's just do the Control Delete first. Type in Mr. Password. Oh, okay, it's not going. It's not going so well, is that? Okay. Drum roll. Okay. Like some time syncing going on there. Wow. So this is the Windows 2025 preview as of June 2024. That's onto a mouse yet again. Mr. Mouse has died. Let's try the old battery trick. We're back. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna not show that message again. Let's transfer it to right-handed mouse for now. Close that window. Let's close that. We've got a LAN connection. We've got build 26100. Let's go to our good old favourite, which is settings, which is here, and good old Windows Update. Always change. Oh yeah, we're gonna rename it. So by the way, we've got an iMac 11 comment here. So that's iMac is going to be this host name. Oh, do you know what? The caps lock key's not working. I had this before. Right shift works, left shift does not work. Okay, iMac. I'll force a reboot, but we're going to reboot anyway. Just later. Come back. Let's go for Windows Update. Can't believe that. Okay, so we've got a 24H2 update. So let's just get this straight. So the June 2024 Windows 2025 Server CD installed after a bit of fiddling about. We're now about to apply the cumulative service update for 24H2. I'll be interested to see if after this update it still works. So we've applied 24H2 and it wants a reboot, but you know what? I've just thought that we have the boot camp files, the drivers, from Apple. So how about we go and try and apply those first before the reboot, just in case. That'll save us.